How does the Fall of Gondolin compare to other famous sieges in Tolkien's works? When we think about the epic battles in Tolkien's stories, the Fall of Gondolin stands out as one of the most dramatic sieges. So, how does it stack up against other famous sieges in his works? Let's break it down. First, the scale of the Fall of Gondolin is immense. An army from Angband, led by Gothmog, the Lord of Balrogs, attacked the hidden Elven city. This army included orcs, dragons, and Balrogs, making the siege particularly devastating. The attackers used overwhelming force, with dragons breaching the city walls and Balrogs assaulting towers with fire. This combination of monstrous creatures and sheer numbers set it apart from other sieges. Next, we have to consider the nature of Gondolin itself. Founded by King Turgon, Gondolin was a secret city protected by magical concealment. Its fall was sudden and catastrophic, driven by betrayal. This is different from the siege of Minas Tirith in The Lord of the Rings, where the city was openly besieged and heavily fortified. Minas Tirith had a coalition of men and elves defending it, while Gondolin was caught off guard. During the siege, key figures fought fiercely, marking a heroic last stand. The deaths of Turgon and Ecthelion signified the end of an era. A small group of survivors, led by Tuor and Idril, escaped through a secret passage. This theme of heroic sacrifice echoes in other Tolkien sieges, but the scale of loss at Gondolin was particularly severe. Another interesting aspect is the use of unique war machines. Early versions of the story mention mechanical dragons or fire drakes, which resemble war machines rather than traditional dragons. This element adds a layer of technological horror that is not seen in later sieges. When we compare the Fall of Gondolin to other sieges, we see distinct differences. The Siege of Minas Tirith was a prolonged battle, showcasing human resilience and alliance against Sauron's forces. The Siege of Barad-dûr was more symbolic, culminating in the destruction of Sauron's fortress rather than a direct assault. In The Children of Húrin, battles like the sack of Nargothrond involve smaller-scale betrayals and heroism, but they lack the grand scale of Gondolin. In summary, the Fall of Gondolin is unique among Tolkien's sieges. It combines the loss of a hidden elven stronghold with the deaths of legendary figures and the destruction caused by supernatural forces. This event is foundational in the First Age, setting it apart from the more human-centered sieges of the Third Age in The Lord of the Rings.